Hi, I'm Sid Dobrin. Welcome to my video blog. In this installment of the video blog, I want to talk about zombies. No, not that kind of zombie. This kind of zombie. Yeah, zombies are all the rage these days, from zombie movies to zombie graphic novels, even zombie events on campuses all across the country. And I have to admit it, I'm a zombie fan. Yeah, that kind of zombie fan too, because let's admit it, Rod Argent rocks. And so does Rob Zombie. Yeah, but I'm a fan of the other kind of zombie too, you know, the Walking Dead ones. And it turns out that a lot of my students are fans of zombies too. So I've been thinking a lot about how can I bring zombies and technical writing together. Now, my impetus for doing this is because I want to kind of mix things up a little bit. I want to have some exercises and do some stuff in my tech writing class that isn't necessarily mainstream tech writing to kind of inspire my students and get them thinking about stuff. So how does one bring zombies into the technical writing curriculum? Well, I'm not entirely sure yet, but I've got 3 ideas that I think will sort of serve as the basis for developing the zombie technical writing curriculum. The first of these ideas actually comes by way of Max Brooks's book, The Zombie Survival Guide. Now, the Survival Guide is a really cool book, and it's written like a manual. It's got some technical drawings in it, and it's set up and written in a chunking kind of style. Now, my friend Richard Paez said, hey, why don't you think about teaching Max Brooks's Zombie Survival Guide as a technical manual? And so I've taken some time to really look at the Survival Guide, and it works like a field guide, but it's not exactly written in that technical genre that we're used to. So I'm thinking that with the Max Brooks book, that one of the things we can do with zombies is have students look at how manuals are produced and specifically use this fictitious arena of zombie to create different kinds of survival guides or field guides and work toward manuals. So one of the things that I'm recommending in the zombie curriculum is actually using the survival guide as a primary text of technical writing. The second approach into the zombie curriculum actually comes from my brother, who in one of his public health courses on a final exam asked his students, how has your community prepared for the impending zombie epidemic, and what have you done personally to prepare for the epidemic? Now, his question, of course, is really a question of epidemiology. It uses zombie as a code for the unnamed epidemic, and it asks students to think through the processes involved in preparing for epidemic. But I kind of like that idea of coding out zombie as the unnamed, particularly in concepts of epidemiology and public health, because it allows us to create all kinds of technical documents, ranging from progress reports and reports to proposals, all sorts of documents around the impending zombie epidemic. So I kind of like the idea of going with that medical approach. What works really well with this is that Harvard psychologist Stephen Schultzman in April of 2009 delivered this really cool talk called The Science of Zombies. And it allowed, again, for an audience to think through scientific information with this coded imaginary zombie. So you pair that with the epidemiology question, and all of a sudden there's a whole new range of ways of talking about zombies and producing technical documentation, including presentation like Dr. Schultzman's. Now, the third way into the zombie curriculum is by the route of graphic novels. There have been a lot of really cool graphic novels about zombies over the years. And one of my favorites is a graphic novel called Zombies, A Record in the Year of Infection, Field Notes by Dr. Robert Twombly. Now, this graphic novel is written from the perspective of a doctor who has survived the zombie epidemic and is trying to take notes on how zombies function. And so his field notes include lots of technical drawings of what zombies do, looking at different body parts and how they move, and it really gives us an opportunity to take in a concept of technical drawing, graphic design, and all of the other visual approaches that we use in our tech writing classes. So I like the Twombly approach to talk about technical design, technical drawings in the zombie tech writing curriculum. Now, like I said, I'm just beginning to toy with the idea of the zombie tech writing curriculum, and these are really 3 of the avenues in which I think I'm going to build this curriculum. Now, I hope this video has inspired you to think a little bit more, not just about zombies and tech writing, but what are those other subjects we can bring into our tech writing and tech comm classes to sort of mix things up with our students. I hope you've enjoyed this video segment of my video blog. I would love to talk more with you about zombies and the zombie curriculum for tech writing, so friend me at Facebook or follow me at Twitter, or if you want, send me an email at siddobrin@yahoo.com so that we can talk about zombies and tech writing. In fact, it would be really great if a bunch of you and I got together and we developed the full-fledged zombie tech writing curriculum. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out my other videos in the archive, and thanks for watching.